Okay. What is the use of data raptor?
It is for retrieving and counting the data chain.
Okay, what is the use of IP?
To make the callouts and
Okay.
if any complex protects logic.
Okay. Can HTTP action be called from OmniScript, and why do we prefer calling it from separate IP?
HTTP can handle only in one call, one external system only it gets. But if we use IP at a time, we can call multiple systems, multiple HTTP callouts we can do.
Okay. What is the use of HTTP action in Omni Studio?
HTTP actions, we can read the response. So
Okay.
uh, error messages. Um,
Fine. And what are the ways to handle HTTP errors?
Handling like we can read the status code.
Okay.
It is 200 or 201, 202. Uh, that it will tells the fails.
Hmm. Okay. What are the ways to handle HTTP errors?
Sorry, can you repeat
What are
again?
the ways to handle HTTP errors?
HTTP errors by reading the status code and response value.
Mhm.
Mm,
Okay,
yeah.
can we call one IP from other IP? Why do we do that?
Yes, we can call. If we have some reusable logic, so that we can use call that common logic into the other IP.
Okay, so can a child IP be called multiple times?
Tailed IP, yes, we can call multiple times. We can call.
So can we call IP from LWC?
Yes, from the Omni Studio we can add LWC. So from there we
Okay,
can call IP.
how do you call IP from a flow?
IP feed from flow. Is it a screen flow?
Uh, I think this is the question I have given. I'm not a technical person. So how
Okay.
do you call in IP from a flow?
If it is a screen flow, we can add the Omni script inside the flow. So from there we can call the IP.
Okay, let's say I'm going to give you one scenario. Okay,
Okay.
so I have an enrollment form that collects information and send it to third party, and third party gives a response, and we need to store the details already saved in enrollment. Okay, so if error occur, how do we handle it and store the data? Okay, I will repeat the question. I have an enrollment form that collects information and send it to third party, and third party gives a response, and we need to store the details already saved in the enrollment. Okay, so if an error occur, how do you handle it and store the data?
Okay. So for uh, inquiry details, first we create a Omni Studio. So into fields. So we can collect the details. Then we
Hmm.
can call the HTTP action or
Hmm.
integration procedure to make the call out. And before this, first we need to create the record using the data adapters. Then we can make the call out using HTTP auction or IP. Once we got the response
Yes.
by reading the status code, we can identify the whether it is success or failure. If it is success, we can update the record with the response value. It is failed, we can delete the already created record.
Okay.